One more thing. Who's the biggest surprise of the Dallas Mavericks so far this season? I think it may surprise you. Welcome. You're still locked on to the Dallas Mavericks, your team every day. My name is Nick Angstadt, media member covering the Mavs for over 10 years. Today's episode brought to you by FanDuel. It's the final call for football on FanDuel. If you're a new customer, bet just $5. You get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So one more thing, a bonus episode of Locked On Mavs. If you missed the episode of Isaac and I talking about what the Mavs could do in the trade deadline if they don't do anything, go listen to that show. I'm joined by Isaac Harris, the One More Thing King himself. Isaac Harris, we're doing superlatives today. We're going through some of the biggest things that we've seen so far this season. We're over halfway through. And let's start with the first one. Biggest surprise of the season for the Mavericks so far.
I debated on a few different things. I almost went with Cooper just for how good he's been offensively, because I thought it was going to take a little bit longer offensively for him, and that's been a nice surprise. But I'll go with the leap that Max has taken as the best surprise, or biggest surprise, however you want to say that. Because I took it as like surprise as like a positive thing.
Yeah.
Just the leap. I mean, Max has been a good 3-point shooter. You look at his past few years, but like 37%. Then 37%, 36%. His rookie year, he only shot a 3.5, like 1.5 threes a game, right. But it was at 42%. He's almost at 6 threes a game, shooting 46% from three. Wow. He's literally one of, if not the best 3-point shooter in the league right now, as far as like a catch and shoot. Obviously Steph is like the best 3-point shooter. And he should be invited to the 3-point contest and everything, with Max and his shooting. That's been the best. Like, I go back to that like joking thing that I made fun of Max and Austin Reeves and the Lakers, and how it's like best young duo coming up between these two guys.
Yeah, Bleacher Report had that post that was like Reeves and Max, and they're like rising star duo.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I had a lot of fun with that. But Max, we needed a 3-and-D type of guy on this team. He comes over in the trade, obviously, but he is just, he's super young, but he's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, and he's a point of attack defender that chases around the SGAs of the world too. He has been a pleasant surprise for me this year, and has moved on. I didn't think once the season started with the AD injury and the Kyrie being hurt and stuff, and I'm like, all right, they could be sellers at some point coming before the deadline. I didn't think we were going to move into a category to where they would have another player outside of some of those guys on the roster of being like, I think they're kind of close to untouchable. I thought it would be Lively, but now Max for me has surpassed Lively as like the young piece that I wouldn't, outside of Cooper, that I wouldn't really like push to be traded at all.
I know, the Lively injury. I saw an interview with him the other day. He was at a card show, and it just reminded me, like, dang, if he was playing, first of all, I think the team would be way better, and just think his defense just raises their level. But man, to have the Flagg, Max, Lively foundation to start with, that's just
going into this upcoming draft. That'd be awesome.
So we didn't tell each other what superlatives we were going to do at first. So I had biggest surprise. These were my options. I had Flagg as one of my options.
Okay.
Max's Emergence was one of my options. I had Ryan Nembhard as one. Biggest surprise. Just an undrafted 5'10" guy that was, two-way player. He had that, a couple weeks where he was just going. He was starting. Musa Cisse, another one. Not a lot of people expected a lot. Now the Mavs are trying to sign both of these guys. I had one negative one.
Oh.
One negative. D'Angelo Russell not playing at all.
Oh, I should have went with that.
Just not playing in any way. Like, he was the starter. Like, he was supposed to be the starting point guard for the Mavericks until Kyrie came back.
I think that was part of Nico's vision, yeah.
Sure, yeah. You keep saying that word. We banned it. It's banned. It's gone. And like, he was supposed to be that. We were talking him up. We thought it was a good move. Like, I thought he would at least be a good stopgap. Like, that maybe that word was not the right word to use, but he kind of took offense to being like a player that was just filling in for Kyrie. He was like, I'm here. I'm trying to make a name for myself. I'm trying to prove that I'm here. And you're like, okay, yeah, I get that. And now he's just not playing at all. The Mavs have all these injuries. They were already depleted at point guard. Like, that has been surprising to me. And maybe some people are saying, well, watch him play. It should be smart. He's had some 20-point games this season. Kid just has decided that he just does not want to be in the D'Angelo Russell business for whatever reason. And that's been a surprise to me.
Yeah, I forgot about that at the beginning of the year because I think just kid from the opening bat deciding to try out the Cooper Flagg point guard experience. There's some theories out there about
that
why
could be
he
the biggest
did that.
surprise. The Flagg at point guard right away could be.
Did that lead? Did that lead
What-
to someone being dismissed from their job because there's a bad record and all the stuff?
What about Caleb Martin? Surprise. Was that enough?
No, I didn't really have an expectation from him. But the D'Lo thing, yeah, that was surprising because I like the signing of him. Nico wanted to bring him in. Even some of the people I talked to is like Nico's path for him plan.
That's right.
Good
Good job. I love it. Thank you.
Was hint to bring him in to be kind of this point guard to help run things. I believe in D'Lo's passing and some of his playmaking and stuff. He's a really good passer. I still stand by that, and he can get some buckets and stuff. But kid just had a whole different plan. Like he just had a whole different plan. And hey, I'm gonna play Cooper at point guard. Try this thing, and obviously did not work. And yeah, and then since then he's just been in kid's doghouse. I don't know what he said or any of that. Like, I mean, Robinson Earl's getting minutes over D'Lo.
Caleb Martin became a starter before D'Angelo Russell started playing again.
So these two-way guys are playing more minutes at D'Lo. So that's just been kind of weird. But hey, I get it too. So part of it.
I think Max's shooting is like the biggest surprise, and then D'Angelo Russell's the ones that I think I would land on as biggest surprise so far this season. Coming up, the best single individual skill for a Dallas Maverick this year. Also, biggest disappointment, best moment of the season. We'll talk about all those and more coming up. Today's episode of Locked On Mavs, one more thing, brought to you by FanDuel. It's last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff. The final chance to get in on the action before NFL season officially comes to a close. Player props, anytime touchdown scorer. Kenneth Walker III, minus 185. Jackson Smith-Njigba for the Seattle Seahawks, minus 110. Stevenson for the Patriots, plus 155. Hunter Henry, plus 222. Stephon Diggs, plus 240. Don't like that one as much. So you can go check out all those. There's all kinds of different things for the Super Bowl, the big game. Super Bowl 60. FanDuel's making sure that you're right in the middle of it with a special time offer just in time for the biggest game of the year. So you want to do any of that kind of stuff, you can put down $5 on any of those, anything really, not even just the Super Bowl. But you put down $5, you get $200 in bonus bets if you win. Make it count, because after the Super Bowl, the season is over. Last call for football on FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel to get started. Also brought to you by TurboTax. Tax season does not have to take over your life. It would if you tried to do it yourself, but TurboTax make it easier than ever to just hand things off and move on with your day. With TurboTax full service, you can have your taxes done for you by a trusted local expert start to finish without the stress or guesswork. You can upload documents, go about your day, and get updates right in the TurboTax app. Huge time saver, gives peace of mind knowing an expert is handling it. So for a limited time, you can get your taxes done by a local TurboTax expert for just $150 all in. If a TurboTax expert didn't file for you last year, just file by February 28th. Take taxes off your plate and get back to your life. Visit TurboTax.com/local to book your appointment today.
Shut it down! Let's go home!
It's one more thing, bonus episode of Locked On Mavs. Go check out the episode that Isaac and I talking about the Mavs trade deadline approach. We've also done a bunch of episodes this week about the trade deadline, trades with Anthony Davis, the rumors, all that. Go check out that. Check out the Everydayer Club. You get ad-free episodes of this show as well as.
Hey, I did an episode on the draft.
Isaac did an episode on the draft. Some people are wanting those, and I'm loving
There's not a lot of people that's wanting them.
I did an episode on the draft while you were gone.
You did with Nathan. No ceilings. He's great.
I did with Nate from No Ceilings. That was great. So yeah, I did.
You learned who Devonta was.
I learned how to pronounce AJ Devonta. I learned that Nathan knows Christian Anderson's family.
Yes, big Christian Anderson guy.
We're doing superlatives for the Dallas Mavericks. Biggest disappointment. This was one that you had. Where did you land on this one?
I mean, I just think the whole AD experience has just been really disappointing, and it's a bummer. We've talked about it a lot, but yeah, he's just the separating the dude from the player, and he's just the injury in the Houston half, and just hey, I'm gonna bring life to the city. We had in the intro, and just I'm here, and just that whole moment, and the Luka shadow, and he's just I hate that he's been in like it's just been so unfortunate for him. But as the player, he's only played in 29 games this whole calendar year since the trade. And that is just, it's a huge bummer. And the guy that brought him in, that believed in him the most, that traded Luka for him, got fired early on the season. And then it's just kind of like, all right, what's my place? And he comes in, he plays well, but he also, there's been times even when he was on the floor, I didn't think he played well at times either. He looked slower. So it's just been a whole 12 months of multiple injuries, hasn't looked like himself even at times too. And just still living in Luka's shadow. So just been really disappointing, and bummer for him, bummer for the franchise, and bummer for the fans too.
And it's harder to live in Luka's shadow right now because it's smaller than it used to be.
Is
Dereck Lively, I think, has a case for biggest disappointment because it's bigger long term.
No, that's
like, he only played 7 games this season. It was supposed to be him and Flagg were like the young long term pieces for the Mavericks, the 2 Duke guys. How much do we even really see those 2 guys play together? I mean, not much at all.
Sad.
And so, and preseason, I was super excited to see. To see Flagg and Lively together, but we just haven't really seen that much. I think that it's definitely not more disappointing, but
it's right up there though.
They played 6 games together and they played 14, maybe 14 total minutes or 14.
It feels more disappointing because I think a lot of people probably expected the 80 stuff to go this route because of his injury history, to where the Lively thing had a lot more excitement, hope around it, and a lot of more positive vibes, and it's went that way. So I think you could almost make a case that was bigger disappointment for Lively.
84 total minutes between the 2 of them.
Oh God.
Whereas like Flagg and Max Christie played 917 minutes. 10 times, more than 10 times the amount. Okay, best single individual skill. This is what I came up with. I got 5 options for you.
Okay.
Max's shooting.
All right.
Killing it.
Catch and shoot corner 3, Max.
Catch and shoot corner 3, to specify it. Naji's floater.
Hell yeah.
Cooper Flagg left hand finishes. 61% at the rim. B Will's first step. Just boom. Just
nasty.
First step, get by somebody. Ryan Nembhard's passing.
I'll add Klay Thompson no dip 3.
Ooh, I like that one.
I'll go with Naji's floater. I mean, there's so many stats around it. Well, how his touch around the basket. I mean, it is the opposite of Dennis Smith Jr. It is. I mean, his floater is amazing for a wing position, and all the stats back it up.
That floater has been incredible. He went so far the other day as to say, "Hey." Someone asked if it was being underrated, and he said, no. I don't want anyone to rate it. I want it to still be a secret to everybody.
Don't talk about it.
So we're going to keep it on the down low. But
he sucks in the paint.
Yeah. Naji's floater, he asked us to say this. Naji's floater is terrible. Nothing. Don't have to guard it.
Dude, just force him to the paint. Don't even guard him.
Yeah, let him go middle. let him go middle all the time. Oh, man. Yeah, Naji Marshall really improved. But Flagg's left hand, I think, is one where, that's his finishing.
I would almost put that as a surprise for me because
interesting, yeah.
Of all the Cooper stuff coming into the year that I was excited to see or watch at Duke or whatever, it's like getting to watch him, no matter how much you like a player or prospect or whoever it is, there's a difference between going to watch him. Like now I'm going to watch him 3 or 4 times a week and watch every single minute of his career like we did with Luka. And we know everything, all these different moves and tendencies of Luka. Now watching Cooper for this half of this year, it's like never knew he was that good with his left hand. And that's been crazy.
And we had a month to watch him all his stuff at Duke after the lottery. I mean, we talked about him every day for 2 months after the lottery.
Start getting comments like, all right, guys.
Yeah,
kind of had enough of Cooper talk.
A lot of comments like that. We were like, "Hey, this is what it is." We watched him a lot, and so for that to surprise us, I think that definitely could earn a spot. I also had biggest bounce back. Quick one: Klay, Caleb Martin, Dwight Powell.
I mean, Caleb Martin's last month has been nice. I don't think Dwight Powell's honestly dipped that far. I think he's always kind of been this.
But it feels like his athleticism has bounced back more than it was last year. Like last year, I don't feel like he was doing some of the things he's doing this year.
I'll say Caleb Martin's last month because I thought he was dead in the water.
Same.
And
I think some of the hip stuff has helped. Like he's gotten back from that and rehab from that. Maybe isn't affecting him as much. He's what, a year removed from some of that. So
I had I just threw this in here because we just had to talk about it. We couldn't forget about this moment because there's only one option. The weirdest quote this year.
He's got to touch it. He's got to rub it and hold it.
That's it. No other nominations, by the Oscar committee.
Nothing gets added. Coolest quote.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, man.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. That got added to the board this year. But yeah, the rookie wall one.
He's got to touch it. He's got to rub it and hold it.
God, what I don't even know what. It's still insane just now. Like, I kind of just want to go back and ask a follow up to that now, like weeks later. Just like, hey, you remember this quote? Has anyone joked with you about it?
Has to that has to be like take him on the side, and be like, hey,
it's on like the whiteboard in the locker room.
Touch, rub, hold, underline. Each of them underlined. Okay, best moment of the season.
I thought about this for a bit, but then I came back. There was only one moment for me.
Okay, is it like they beat Denver that one game? That was pretty good.
No, not that. See ya, Nico. I mean, that's the best moment of the whole year. I mean, the dude who's responsible for the past 12 months and trading Luka and the arrogance and all the bridges that he burned relationally and with the fans, like internally and externally. Yeah, when he got fired, that was the best moment of the season.
Was it a better?
Sayonara.
What is better individual single moment when Dumont was talking to that kid with the Lakers jersey, the Luka Lakers jersey at that game, the day before he fires Nico?
Because like there's a lot of roster stuff.
That's the image in my head when I think about Nico getting fired. Is I think about that moment with Dumont and the kid in the Luka Lakers jersey.
Yeah, no, I mean, I say that. I'm honestly not joking. I think that was about the moment of the season.
I agree with you. It has to be.
Collectively, seeing Cooper Flagg play basketball this year is the best like collective thing about the Mavs this year. But one single moment, Nico getting fired, it just feels like, I could be wrong, but it feels like the fan base has started to collectively like heal together and collectively move on. Even like Luka coming back the other day, I was thinking about, I was like, dude, the last time Luka was in here was when everyone was chanting, and then I asked Nico the question, like, hey, everybody was, chanting for you to be fired. Why shouldn't you be fired? And it's like following that. And it's like, what a different,
you asked him that?
I just saw someone else post that the other day on social media and tag me, and I was like, how is this still getting?
It's still good.
But it's just like, we didn't have the Nico stuff in Luka's game the other day.
Right.
And
yeah,
it's starting to turn to Cooper Flagg, and when AD eventually gets traded too, we're starting to collectively, there's not a move on. Like, we'll always love Luka. Luka will have a special place in our hearts, but it feels like that allowed us to slowly start turning the page some. And I think it was the best moment so far this year.
Okay, I have breaking news. You ready for this?
Do you really?
Yeah. The semifinals is set for the Rising Stars game. Team Mello, Cooper Flagg's team, in the first round will play Team Austin, the G League team. So they're guaranteed to make it to the second round. Guaranteed to make it to the championship there.
I seen a thing the other day to where one of the players for the G League it would have been like one of the funniest things is the player that went back to play in college basketball was on the G League like ballot. Like there was a world in which he could be playing in the Rising Stars
the guy
game.
That went back to Baylor.
No. There's the new guy who went back to like Alabama or somewhere. I think it was Alabama, and he's like he played a game the other day. And it's like there's a world in which he could be voted into like the Rising Stars, for the G League thing. And I was like, holy crap, that would be crazy.
But Young Hansen on Team Austin on the G League team.
I think Niederhauser's on there too, right?
Yeah, the Clippers guy.
I will say this:
Garcia, the Spurs guy.
If the Clippers did come calling for AD over the next 10 days and said, hey, it's the crap package of like Collins and Bogdanovich or whatever for the expirings.
You like the Niederhauser guy?
I would say give me Niederhauser in this.
Might be the first time anybody said that since the draft.
I know it's a weird last name, but that him and picks wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Anyway.
Interesting. They've got two. They got Cam Christie. Can we get Max's brother?
That would be funny.
You make it 1.9. You can throw him in there.
That would be funny to have the Christie bros.
Get him in there. Kobe Sanders is a two-way guy that's been pretty good for them. He's 20.
Yeah, no, he's been like legit, like starting.
Yeah,
a
really.
bit
Yeah,
for
he's
him.
been really good for him. So,
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There's some superlatives. Let us know in the comment section. Biggest surprise, biggest disappointment of the year so far for the Dallas Mavericks. Check out the QR code links in the description for different ways to follow the show. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs.
Peace out.